microphone check. A microphone check, check. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombist. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning. I'm in a pretty good mood. I don't know why. I'm tired, but I'm in a good mood. Maybe it has something to do with the price of cryptocurrency. Back on track, baby. We're going to the moon. I am going to give a Bitcoin price prediction. Anyone that's been around this channel any bit of time already probably knows what that price prediction is, but I'm just going to continue to reaffirm my price prediction. No matter what I do to that chart, it keeps coming out to the same prediction. A little bit of common sense, a little bit of logic, a little bit of some of the best technical analysis on the internet. You didn't know your boy had the best technical analysis on the internet. Anyway, what's the stock market doing? Let's hop on over to Tastyworks. Let's see what's going on. Tesla, man. Tesla's down a bit, a little disappointing, I guess. I gotta be honest though, man. There was some interesting stuff that I'm hearing that was said in the pretty boring snooze fest of a conference call, the earnings call. You know, the big news is Tesla sold some Bitcoin. Who freaking cares, man? They're not talking about the fact that Elon thinks the Model Y is going to be the #1 selling car by the end of 2022. Some of the stuff they're saying, I think about like the battery storage and the energy distribution and decentralization. That is some stuff right there that they're talking about. Makes me like, if it wasn't for cryptocurrency, I think my portfolio would be back to like 99 to 100% Tesla. Tesla. Anyone that has, like, if you're the conviction like me, and there's a lot of people out there, anyone that sees any kind of common sense knows that robo-taxis are going to be massive, knows that just the full self-driving software in general is going to be massive. And I personally think that their energy business is going to be more massive than all of that combined. What they're doing is amazing. Imagine, you know, like this energy crisis in Texas that they had recently. Imagine Tesla selling, and they're already like, they've already gone, like 4 or 5 years ago, I wanted to buy solar. I was looking at solar, not even sooner than that, like 2 or 3 years ago. Tesla wasn't even a thought, right? I was looking at like sun power and Panasonic and doing all the research and how long do the panels last and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so glad I didn't, this close to buying solar, but I didn't do it because I'm a green person. I want to be green for the planet. But I also knew that I might not be staying in this house, and, you know, I was weighing the risk versus reward on all of it. And then I just, whatever, I came to the conclusion not to buy solar, and I'm so glad I didn't, right? Because now it's not like, I don't even consider all these older, I just Tesla. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, if I were to get solar, it would be Tesla solar. It's cheapest. It's best, probably some of the best technology. I'm not certain on that, but it's probably good enough compared to the rest. And I know there's other battery packs out there, but you can get it all. Simple click, simple buy and sell. They even have a like, oh, well, money back guarantee, I guess. I hear it's good. Honestly, don't know how good their customer support is and all that. I haven't done all the due diligence. But, dude, you can get a fully solar system with battery packs all installed with just a few clicks. Sure, there's some headaches after that, but just imagine, so like, more and more people are going to buy this, and this is going to be a ton of revenue. But they're talking about like the redistribution of power. So just imagine there's going to be a lot of solar. So where are they going with this? Are they going to be in the, are they going to start putting basically their own like power plants and stuff too? You know, big battery farms, etc. Because you're going to have a lot of houses that are bringing in more solar, right? And then sending it back to the grid. So if Tesla has a way to redistribute that around their network, I mean, I don't know where it's going, but stuff like that was mentioned, and the possibilities are endless there. All right, anyway, enough about Tesla. It's not even in my title, right? but I love the company. I think trade of the decade, right? Trade of a generation in the stock market. I think it's a no-brainer. Tesla, multi-trillion dollar company. I personally believe, like, it's kind of weird because I said enough about Tesla, but I can't help myself. It is weird because we're living in the time, but when you went to school, you were reading in the history books, you were learning about Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, Edison invented the light bulb, Ford, the assembly line, right? Well, we're living in a time of one of the greatest, I guess, he's not really, but visionaries of the planet Earth, right? What he's done with the electrical car industry, what he's going to be doing with self-driving, what he's going to be doing with energy, what he's doing with the Boring Company is freaking amazing, right? I don't know if you guys have seen the underground tunnels in Vegas and where that's headed. Amazing. What he's doing with SpaceX and Starlink, like, dude, he's reusable rockets. He's sending people into space, soon to Mars, moon base, you name it. Anyway, yes, I might have a crush on our Lord and Savior Elon. Anyway, let's move on. Stock market, what are we doing? Nasdaq's basically flat, up a point or two. What do we got? The E-mini, S&P, same thing. Gold, flat. Everything's just flat. Ooh, what a boring stock market. Silver, what's corn doing? I heard corn has been on a tear. I guess we're in some kind of crisis. Look at that. We never talk about corn on this channel, but corn to the moon. Probably some kind of squeeze going on in corn. It's probably nowhere. It's probably overstated. Let's short some corn. Nah, I'm not going to short some corn. I don't have the margin for it anyway. All right, let's see what's going on in the stock market. I should say my portfolio. Let's take a look at the positions. This column right here is my profit and loss. We're starting to turn almost all of it green now. You know what? Because options, man, better than 50% chance of success. You are the house. In fact, my biggest red position is going like an idiot, yellowing into Coinbase, 50 shares of Coinbase. We're down. We're going to make that back, though. What's my cost basis? Man, my cost basis on this stuff's about $335 a share. I think Coinbase, at minimum, will see $500 this year, if not $700 to $1,000. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm most definitely not your financial advisor. Oh man, I haven't looked at my Excel spreadsheet. I'm kind of excited to do that. You know, crypto's doing pretty good. So the spreadsheet, should I pull it up? No, let's keep you in suspense. All right, we're starting to see a little red in my main account and my IRA. You know, my IRA is like 70-80% Tesla, so no surprise there. Tesla is down about $20 on the news. That is not going to be good for some of my put spreads I got going on. I wonder if I can roll. So I got this on in both accounts, I believe, a 720, 715 put spread. We need Tesla above $720 for that to ultimately be max profit at expiration. Let's see what we got. Can we roll this for a credit? Roll expirations. Probably not, and there's probably going to be a big difference between the bid and the ask right now. That's fine. We're going to hold this on. We are getting to 24 days. I do like to take those off around the 20-day mark. But I think Tesla, I think the stock market, we got earnings today, huh? Apple and some other stuff. Maybe I put some stuff on. Maybe I do a surprise, what do we got? Maybe I do a surprise stream later today. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it, but it's possible. I'm saying there's a chance. So I think Apple's today. What is today? Am I way off? No, Apple's tomorrow. So Microsoft is today. And there was someone else big. So Microsoft after the bell. And was it Google? The Googs? Let's see what we got. Is it the Googs? Well, it's not really. This ticker symbol is not really the Googs. So Google after the bell. Not really maybe Microsoft. Not really interested in either of those, to be honest. All right, so Tesla's still around 717. Ooh, I didn't realize that. Oh man, I didn't realize I had so much Mar and Riot still on over in this IRA. Maybe we need to do something about that. All right, so let's take a look at the options. So I think Bitcoin, we're going to talk about my Bitcoin price prediction here pretty soon. I am still extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Obviously, in the long term, I think Bitcoin is like Bitcoin, Ethereum. There's not. It's almost impossible for me to express how bullish I am. There is no doubt in my mind that Bitcoin will probably be the currency. I don't mean like bigger than gold. I don't mean replacing the dollar. I mean like the core. Maybe not my lifetime, maybe in 100 years or so, but there is almost no doubt in my mind that all roads will go down to Bitcoin. Like everything, Bitcoin will encompass everything. I truly believe that. I do. I know to a lot of people that might sound crazy, but dude, it just makes so much sense, right? Anyway, where was I going with that? I really don't know. All right, shall we pull up the spreadsheet? Let's do it. All right. Oh, I was hoping it to be a little bit higher than that, but that's fine. I was hoping. I don't know why I'm disappointed. I mean, I'm up 99.5%, 99.57% on the year. We're looking good. We're almost out of the hole on Voyager. I should have waited for a little bit of bigger dip on Voyager, but I didn't know this big dip was coming. And I'm actually surprised Voyager dipped down to $3. I don't know if anyone picked Voyager up at around the $3 mark, but you're probably doing a dance a jig right now. The other one that's kind of been killing me is the Graph. I bought a lot of Graph at around, let's say like $1.70, $1.80. And I still, when Graph was down to $1.30, I wanted to buy more. But here's the deal. It's tough for me to buy more crypto. I'm already, like, I don't have a lot of cash left. I'm already fully invested. So, I mean, going into the future, it's just going to be some dollar cost averaging here and there into some cryptocurrency. I'm not even so certain of that. I might, like in the short term, I might, you know, I've already talked about how I'm dollar cost averaging into USDC, right? Yes, I'm dollar cost averaging into the dollar. I have a recurring purchase in Voyager that just says, hey man, let's put 100, I think it's 125 bucks or 150 bucks a week into USDC. I get my little, what is it, 8 or 9% interest on it. You can't beat that. And I'm building up some cash automatically. Don't even have to think about it. Again, earning passive income. And maybe there'll be like in a couple months, there might be some massive dip, or we get to the end game where it looks like it is going to be a top. And then, you know, with the top, if it follows the cycle, it's going to drop 40%. Maybe I'd buy some at that dip and then sell it again on the relief rally. Who knows? Anyway, this is where we were at, or this is where I'm at now. I'm pretty happy because about a week and a half ago, this number was at 520,000-ish. And I haven't even put the new Polkadot purchase in there, which would be about another 10, 11, 12,000. I'm kind of holding off on that for now, because I've already seen this number be over $500,000 without the Polkadot. So I want to get back to that again. I'm weird, right? All right, so this has gone from like 520. We're almost back. So yesterday I talked about like, man, I could just go out, I could pay off my house, I could put a Tesla in the garage. Ian, I can maybe now afford the Plaid. Maybe pay off the house, maybe order the Plaid right now. But I want to be able to order a Plaid and a Cybertruck and put the Tesla solar on my roof. And then the only thing I have to worry about is food, right? Anyway, Scott Ashcraft, good morning. Still think, yeah, buddy, I do, man. I'm not selling my graph ever. Yeah. Very good point, my friend. Of course, the Plaid Plus. Of course, brother. Of course. Like I am not even lying, dude. My sights. I go to bed every night dreaming about the new house I'm going to buy, the Tesla Plaid Plus I'm going to buy, the Tesla solar roof, and 2 or 3. I'm going to probably need like 4 battery packs for my new mansion. I'm not even joking. And a Cybertruck, right? You need a truck. And then we got to get the ATV, and then we got to put the solar panels on the truck. And oh my goodness, it's a never ending. We need crypto to start pumping more, because I still need a little bit more money to make. I would love nothing better to be able to buy all that and still. I'm not paying off the house right off the bat, even though, what's this, is it Jack Ramsey? What's his name? He'd tell me to do that. But guys, Bitcoin is not like, by 2025, 2030, Bitcoin will be like, if someone, I don't even want to say this, right? But you know the old expression, if someone put something to your head and you had to choose, is Bitcoin going to be over $1 million or not by 2030, and it depended on it, right? Dude, I'm choosing Bitcoin's going to be over $1 million, and it's not even going to affect my sleep at night. That's how sure I am of it. I mean, everyone talks about like, oh, there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins, plus all that's been lost, plus Satoshi's million that'll never move, plus, I don't know, all this other stuff. And plus there's 7.67 billion people in the world. So if you divide 21 million by 7.67 billion, you're looking at, you know, like 0.002 Bitcoins for every person on the world. Now, do I think every person on the world is going to own Bitcoin? No. But I think the world population by 2030 is probably going to be bursting at the seams, right? It's going to be at least another 2, 3, 4 billion. And I think at least 50% of the world's going to own some sort of Bitcoin. You can only divide that up so much. And dude, that is just the people. We don't even really talk about all the businesses. Man, the businesses, the banks, the hedge funds, they're going to own the majority, like probably 95% of that. So that the amount left for regular retail is going to be a fraction. And the people that are getting into it and can legitimately hold on to it, you got to hold on to it, man. It does, like, everyone thinks you get rich overnight and it's easy. Nah, it's not that. I mean, the money comes in. Look, dude, I've doubled my money in a few months. But we could very easily cut this in half with a regular dip, right? The ability to hold that for several years. And for everyone talks about life-changing generational wealth. Well, I mean, for us, it's probably going to be like, we're not going to enjoy, we may not enjoy the generational wealth. Like, we might be the person that helps provide that generational wealth, and we're definitely not going to be like homeless or anything. But I don't know if we're going to, if we're the generation that's going to be enjoying the mansions, the Learjets and all this stuff. It's probably going to be like the next, you know, your future kids and etc. But the money's coming. I guess it depends on how old you are. Like if you're 20 years old and you're investing, and there's going to be a lot of millennials out there doing it, right? If you're investing heavily in cryptocurrency, next 20 years you might be easily one of the 1%er. Anyway, that's what I think. This is what the portfolio is at. Let's get to the Bitcoin chart. I don't know if you're here because of Helium. I am going off the rails on the Helium train. I did order a Bobcat. We're going to get to that in a bit, but let's talk about my Bitcoin price prediction. Look at that nice, strong orange candle yesterday in Bitcoin. Looking strong, baby. We're back above the green line. I've gotten three lines we got going here. These are the lines I've been watching, I've been eyeing. So this pink one was the one we were on for a while. It was a really strong curve, and then we dipped down, and this green one's a longer term trend line. This red one's a really long one, and we're going to extend these out. And it's going to get to a price target that I've been talking about a lot, where I think Bitcoin's going to go. We got the all-important logarithmic lines that I'm closely watching. Now, again, just because this is what Bitcoin has done in the past, it doesn't mean this is what Bitcoin's going to do in the future. I think technical analysis using technical analysis to say this is where something is going is complete garbage, right? A lot of, there's some good technical analysis YouTubers out there. I just don't like it when they do things like exactly as predicted, right? Bro, you predicted 4 different scenarios and you highlighted the one that was right when it was right. That's not that hard to do. So I'm not even, like, I don't even really think for the most part technical analysis gives you an edge, but what it does do, it helps you formulate a good plan. And if you stick to that plan, it can help you be successful, which I guess in itself is an edge. So my plan, we got the logarithmic curve. We can go back and look at the last few bull cycles. That's pretty much when it topped out, right? I don't want to spend much time on this, but that's pretty much when it topped out there. And it's pretty, like I would have to, but it's pretty much when it topped out in 2013. So this is what my exit plan is revolving around. And it can most certainly be wrong. It can most certainly get up to this one and then do its dump, right? We don't know. But this is the plan I'm sticking to. And that plan involves, if I am wrong, it doesn't matter. I just have to deal with it for another 3 or 4 years. And we're going to be well beyond where we are now, right? Anyway, that is my belief, right? And that's how much I do believe in Bitcoin. So price prediction. Oh, we got the circle right here. I do think it is going to get to this upper band. I think it's going to hit it. It might blast above it, but I think it will eventually come. If the pattern repeats, it will come back down to it. I think there's a really good chance that Bitcoin trades in between. You know, it might go up and down through like it has, above it, down below the green. I don't think we're going to get back down, though it's possible, right? It won't be out of the question for Bitcoin to hit like $100,000 and then do a 30% retracement down to like 70K, right? Say in July, we do get to 100K, 110K, and then we get a 30% dip. So this red line is most definitely in play the rest of the year. Worst case, though, this red line gets you to 70,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. At the end of the day, a lot of worse things can happen to you than Bitcoin being $70,000 at the end of the year. I mean, everyone that has ever bought Bitcoin would be in profit, right? You might not be in the profit. All these people are promising you Bitcoin 300,000, Bitcoin 500,000. And oh my goodness, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I see Bitcoin probably topping out at around 150, 160, 170, maybe 180, maybe. That's pretty extreme, but I think it's going to end up probably, and it could come sooner because, you know, a lot of people say the cycle is going to end in like August, September, October. So it might hit that sooner. That's definitely in play, but I think it's going to see around the 150,000 and probably end between 120 and 150. I personally don't think we're going to see the massive 80-85% crash we've seen in the past. There most definitely can be a 40, 50, 60% pullback maybe. And, you know, just have a good exit plan, have a good profit taking strategy. There's nothing wrong with that. I do have mine. I will most definitely be streaming about it as I start taking profits, but I don't see me selling anything or taking profits anytime soon. The only thing that would change that is if we woke up tomorrow and Bitcoin went up $50,000 overnight, right? Then it'd be like, I'm not even sure I would know how to handle that situation, to be honest. But anyway, my Bitcoin price prediction, I've said it numerous times. My world's greatest technical analysis doesn't keep changing this. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's 3, 4, 500,000. Though, if it does, actually, I don't even know if I hope I'm wrong, because if it goes to 3, 4, 500,000, it's almost guaranteed that it's going to dip like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, right? I would much rather see the liquidity come in and it start to stabilize. And, you know, even like if it does go into a bit of a bear winter, hopefully it's a slight one, like 20, 30%. Give yourselves 2 or 3 years. Continue to take what you made this year, right? We're still very early to the train, and just continue to grind it out for the next 2 to 3 years. And then I truly believe anyone with the conviction, anyone that can truly hold and continue to buy as much as they can accumulate over the next 2 to 3, 4 years. I'm talking go out there and mow some lawns, wash people's cars. I don't know, like drive some Uber Eats, do whatever you can to get extra cash to buy into Bitcoin, Ethereum. I think Ethereum's going to be massive. Cardano, Polkadot, all that stuff. Speaking of that, anyway, I don't want to tangent just yet, but just buy as much as you can over the next 3 to 4 years. And I think by like 2025, 2026, you won't, money, if you use common sense, money problems won't be a problem you have, right? And I don't think it's going to be like, you know, how people win this lottery and then you hear about they go broke and stuff. Well, if you have the mechanics and the skill set to build wealth off investing in cryptocurrency and taking the mechanics, and again, the mechanics and the mindset to be able to do what it takes to earn money that way in cryptocurrency, that means you spend a lot of time watching your expenses and investing wisely versus someone that just gets a lump sum of money and then the next thing you know, you lose it. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. The journey is going to happen on this channel. You're going to see it happen live. Hopefully you've got the same mindset and hopefully we can all be rich together. Your top 10 cryptos. DoorDash for cash. Hell yeah, buddy. So my top 10, I have, what do I have? So my portfolio, my top 5 is a no-brainer. So I think Ethereum, like if you were to invest right now, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If I did not already have a lot of money into crypto, my percentages might not change a lot, but I would probably go heavier in Ethereum right now than I would Bitcoin. So Ethereum's 33% of my portfolio. It's the biggest position. So that's number one. I think Ethereum's the best buy on the board right now. And there's a few reasons for that. Don't get me wrong. I think Bitcoin's the best asset to own. So I think Ethereum has the best risk reward, and it gives you the best hedge against a market crash, right? Because what happens, or what has happened in the past, crypto tops out. The entire market crashes 30-40%. The entire market relief rallies like 80-90-95%. Then Bitcoin starts crashing again and Ethereum goes to the moon. Oh my God, dude. My what do you sync? What are you talking about? The price is right. Did it just moon in the last few seconds? 160 now. Oh my goodness, I'm 3 cents off. It only refreshes every 10 minutes. Hold on to your, calm down over there, DMAC. All right, so Ethereum, top 5 is easy. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano is my favorite. Polkadot, Binance, 5 right there. My 6th one is not even on the spreadsheet. I've missed the boat on it. I wish I had some. I don't, but I'm no regrets. I'm doing just fine. I would probably put Solana 6. I really like what they're doing, but I'm not buying any now. I'm not buying any of that into its current 46% pump, even though I think it's going to the moon. And whatever, like I don't have a lot of cash left, man. I've made my bed. I'm lying in it. I'm not selling anything. So those would be top 6. I'd probably put Solana 6. Then VeChain 7, Decentraland maybe 8, right? And then now you're just kind of like you're just really, so anything after like VeChain at 7, it really starts. You know what I'm saying? I think those are almost like you almost can't lose if you invest in those right there. And then I really like Decentraland. I think that's a really good bang for your buck. And then I do really like Ontology. I don't know if I'd put Ontology in the top 10. I know that I'm going to upset DMAC in the house over there. Cardano, dude. Cardano is my favorite coin. And they just had some announcement that's kind of gone under the radar. Someone is taking Cardano as payment. I don't even remember who it is. We got the Africa thing, like 2 days, 3 days, right? That should be pretty good for the price. It was back over $1.30, $1.31, which is good. I kind of felt like $1.30 to $1.33 was going to be support for it, but we had such a big crash that it came down through that. I mean, that's kind of it. Yeah, bro, I love me some ontology. Again, I think ontology has a lot of promise. I think ontology is exactly what cryptocurrency was built for. Our decentralized crypto is built for, blockchain. It's just a matter of whether it gets adopted. I think ontology is the kind of thing with blockchain that could change the world. Helium, man. Let's talk about helium real quick. I am starting to really fall in love with helium. I don't own any helium. I consider, one's out there too, man. That's another one I regret not buying when it was below 10 cents. I think one's doing really well. I don't know if I'd put one in my, what was my number at? Because it was at like it was at 468. Looks like we're going down a bit. So one, I really liked it. I wanted to buy it below 10 cents. Again, I don't have a lot of cash left. And so I did buy the NPSA Helium Miner. That thing's not going to be delivered supposedly to like the summer. So the Bobcat Miner during the weekend, when you went to go buy it, like the page was unavailable. This thing is coming from China. You do have to buy it with USDC. In the videos I watched said you could buy it with USDT, and you can do it on the Tron network, and it would only cost you like $1 transaction fee. I think you can only do it with USDC on the Ethereum network now. So there was like a $19 transaction fee. It's a little bit complicated if you're not comfortable or familiar with using stable coins. Not that hard though, man. You go through the form. They give you a USDC wallet address. If you're going to do this, pay close attention to what, so I did it from Binance, and Binance tells you, man, it's a $19 fee to do this. So you got your order over here. They give you an address to send it to, and an amount. You come over here, you take that amount, you take whatever Binance fee there is, make sure you put that in. You have to add those two together. You send it to the address. A couple minutes later, boom, 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 the website says, oh, your order's successful. I have no idea. Hopefully they're shipping that soon. I am very, very eager to get my Helium Miner. I will definitely be doing some more content on that going forward. I have no reservations that I'm going to get rich off helium. Though the potential's there to, it's going to be the same philosophy, man. I'm going to mine the crap out of helium. I'm pretty excited because I looked at the map, and I'm in a big city, like over 500,000 people, and there's only a couple APs in my area, but there's one 2 miles away. So I'm pretty excited that maybe that we can connect, and that might help me get some more mining fees. That other one I get, I'll probably put that at my friend's house across town. It's about 12 miles away. Maybe that one could connect to a different miner. Who knows? I got my boy down in LA, man, northern, Santa Clarita area. Maybe later on I throw one down at his house. And I'm looking at the tokenomics, the whole proof of coverage. It's really, really interesting. And I think at max there's only going to be 200 and some million coins. So about 10 times the amount of coins that Bitcoin has, which means the coin's only at $15. Let's pull it up on CoinGecko, right? And this is just theory craft, and I have no idea. This could also be a flop, but I think it's a really cool concept. And it's going to be a supply and demand issue, and there's already a massive supply and demand issue when it comes to the miners. You can't just go out and mine with any computer or mine with any, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't set up your own Pi. You can't do it. You have to have a registered miner with them, which is probably pretty genius business plan for them. But so it's going to take a while for that. There's plenty of time, very early to the adoption. So again, I'm not thinking I'm going to get rich, but it's also not out of the realm of question that this doesn't turn into a decent passive money maker. And it's going to be the same plan, man. I'm going to get these helium miners and I'm just going to put them to work and I'm going to forget about them. Of course, I'm not going to forget about them. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to sit there and watch how much I earn, and definitely a little hobby. But I mean, I'm going to forget about them in the point that I'm not really going to look to sell any of it for a while, at least, you know, but, you know, my mind can change. We'll definitely talk about it on the channel. Again, when I'm selling, you'll be some of the first to know. Hell, if I have a panic attack at 3 a.m. and I decide I got to come out and sell my cryptocurrency, I'll fire up the stream. Make sure you got that. Make sure you got that sub bell and that noti bell. You do not want to miss it, because if I'm selling, I got some very strong hands, boys. Strong as F, boys and girls. You didn't see me dipping when I lost over $100 and some thousand in a few days. I didn't even lose an ounce of sleep. So if I'm selling, anyway, so helium's currently at $16, $1.3 billion market cap. Do I think helium could be a $10 billion, $20 billion, $30 billion company in the next 3 to 4 to 5? Hell yeah, I do, right? I really do. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, man, get you a miner, dude. The Bobcat, I think, is the only one you can get pretty quickly. They're currently only like $500, right? And they keep going up in price, and I don't see that changing. Like by this time next year, I guess if we go into a bear market, they might stay about the same. But by if it continues to go up, man, then prices are going to go up. I do personally think the helium price is going to go up. I think it's a pretty decent chance that it's going to at least 3 to 5x if we get a really good bull run into the year. 10x possible maybe, but I do think by like, they got a halving coming up in August. I think they have a halving every 2 years, right? Supply and demand. We know what that does to the price of Bitcoin. So again, I'm really excited about it. We'll be talking a lot more about helium on this channel. If you came by for the helium content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing a lot more of it. But hey, helium doesn't have to be your life. We trade stocks over here, and we trade all cryptos, and we talk a lot of crypto. Breaking news. Anchor. Breaking news. Sold Traduck at $1 straight to... what that F is re-tier. Those who listen, hope they like that gift. Yeah, guys, so... I'm not a financial advisor, but DMAC... He's not a financial advisor either, but he brings some bangers to the channel. I'm surprised you sold Traduck, though. I thought Traduck was one of those from your cold dead hands. Is that Ontology? What's your sell price on Ontology? I don't know a lot about Anchor other than the fact the name comes up a lot. And isn't there a battery pack, an Anchor battery pack or something like that? That's like, when I hear the name, it sounds familiar, but that's because that... Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, right? I know, so they're on the Solana network, right? Anchor. There was something like Anchor, battery. There's an E in that one, right? That's why it sounds so familiar to me, because I had one of these. But I think Anchor's on the Solana blockchain, and I'm extremely bullish Solana. Again, I wish I'd have bought some. I don't know much about Anchor, honestly. I hear it a lot. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not your boy for an opinion on that one, though, because I don't know. We can take a quick look. I'll give you my quick 10,000 foot view. Market cap, 1 billion. Circulating supply, what is that? 10 billion? Million? 100? Yeah, 10 million. That's a small amount. That's less than Bitcoin. Am I doing that right? It's too early in the morning, so 1,000. So that would be 10. Is that 10 billion or 10 million? I'm legit. That's 10 billion, right? 10 billion. That's all right. Yeah, 10 billion. Ugh, my brain's mush right now. So it's not a ridiculous amount. Take a look at the price chart. Lifetime max. It has seen highs of 20 cents. It's currently trading at 15 cents. It's in near the top 100. Any good project around $1 billion is going to see new all-time highs, most likely, if this bull market continues. So initially, I would think, like, just And I think it's probably going to see 2 to 3 times its current all-time high. So 40, 60 cents, or pretty good chance that'll happen just off what's going to happen with crypto, the cryptos and alts in general, especially if that one last alt season comes, you know, they blow their tops off. Let's see what they do. Are they some kind of financial banking? Oh, they're on the Polkadot. I thought they could have sworn I saw their thing being listed on Solana too. $7 retire. Man, is that going to happen this year? Where are we retiring to? Are we both going to Puerto Rico? All right. How do I? All right. Analysis, ratings. Let's go to the website. Anchor.com. I don't know if I should be reviewing Anchor. I don't want to move the market. You get it? Like my channel can move a $1 billion market. Connect to Web3 in minutes. Staking, enterprise, Polkadot. Connect to the web. We support more. Oh, so maybe they are part of Solana just because they support so many. Yeah, it looks interesting. But potential. I don't know much more about it though, to be honest. What exchanges is it on? Is it on a lot of exchanges? There's gotta be. I know it's easy to see that. General. Why can't I see what exchanges? Oh, here we go. All right, so it's not on any real big exchanges right now, so that's not helping it. Worldwide, it's on Binance. If this were to come to like Coinbase and Binance.us, that's definitely going to be a big catalyst for it. So retire on Tradic, mate. $1 check price. Tradic. I liked Tradic. I like the idea, right? At first, I didn't really get it. Like, why do you need a TikTok for tractors? But it's a travel like rewards program, right? Like that is definitely interesting. Yeah, tourism. My problem with this is, again, I like it. A lot of rewards. You know, you look at your things like shopping.io. And there's another one that I'm kind of interested in. My problem with this is just, we're so like, I don't know how soon using the coin is. So if there's a rewards program that comes with this, maybe, right? Definitely interesting. I just haven't done enough due diligence in it. And again, man, I'm at that point. Like, why is the circulating supply and market cap, like how low down the totem pole? Like, where did you get this pick? Bought at 0.01. Oh my goodness, dude. That is freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing. What's it at right now? 0.03. This shit's probably hard. Like, how the hell do I even buy this, man? Like, where do you live? In Europe or something, right? How the F do I even buy this? It's only on Hotbit and Mercatox. Where did you buy it? Like, this is just way too much of a headache. No reward made. The book. So it's kind of like a booking.com stuff. Yeah, like, well, like that doesn't even make sense to me, right? Like, why would you? What would be the purpose of getting into a cryptocurrency to book a hotel room or book a travel, and then just have these tax events, right? That's my hardest part with using cryptocurrency as a currency, is the tax laws and stuff. So I don't know, that whole formula kind of, bothers me. But like, I've never ever hear anyone talking about Tradic. I never, like, no one's ever brought this up on one of their YouTube channels. How did you find this? And how did you know to buy it? You sold it at $1. What are you talking about? When, like, bro, it didn't even hit $1. I'm going to Tradic.net. Hold on to your horses there, DMAC. All right, ooh, what do we got? Car rentals, book, yeah, man. I just, like, why? Like, how? You can't even buy the, like, I can't even buy the damn thing. What is it you know? Are you a shill for Tradic? I know you're not, but are you an advisor? Did you create Tradic on your computer? Did you take, what's his face? Ivan on text course. It hit a dollar, bro. I'm looking at the chart. Like I'm not saying that I'm not calling you a liar. Maybe I'm only looking at a 24-hour chart. Matt, oh my goodness, dude. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why aren't you, you're already retired, I'm assuming, right? Retire on Tradic. Man, what made this spike to $1? When did this happen? Just recently. Like, did you already hit retirement? Did you sold at $1? That's freaking amazing, dude. Do you think it's going to go back to that? Yeah, I'd be tempted to buy some. Man, you could buy, what's it at? 0.03. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like a 30x banger, 33x banger. Buy like 1,000, throw 1,000, 2,000 at it. I mean, I'm a firm believer. What made it pump like that though? That makes me nervous. That's what's in. Oh, had an order in at $1. Why didn't you tell me to do the same thing, man? We could be living in Puerto Rico together. I kid. Dude, wouldn't even know how to buy this. I don't even know what Mercatox or Hotbit is. I don't even know if I could use them. No, I'm happy for you, man. If this were to ever get on a real exchange, it would definitely be. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm gonna look into it some more. Maybe we put some Tradic on the board. You haven't let me down yet. Anyway, the speak was due to the good news in travel. Oh, Hawaii will start. Yeah. So that's a crazy spike though. Like, what's the volume? Yeah, man. I can't. That's crazy. I can't even imagine what the volume was like. Oh, the volume was crazy on that day. Does it say? It was a huge spike that day. Yeah, good for you on hitting a home run. Volume 3,000. Is that 3 million? I'm assuming. It's had other big spikes. Where did you buy it? I know. I remember, man. I made fun of the whole tractor on TikTok. I have not forgotten that you have not stopped talking about ontology that I love, and I did not forget about Tradic. It's just like, man, like I have to move heaven and earth to buy Tradic. I don't even know how to buy it. I honestly don't even know how to buy it. How to buy Tradic in US. Step 1, sell a kidney and get a flight to China. Step 2, walk down this alley, pray you don't get murdered. Tradic, is it on chart? No. Yeah, bro, I don't even know where to buy Tradic. Like, look at this. It's almost impossible in the United States. All right, let's wrap this up. I've waxed on way too long. Let's do a quick crypto check. Yeah, no, I remember use a VPN. Yeah, man, that's too much work, bro. Like, just too much work. It scares the hell out of me too. All right, so we're sitting at about 464. Let's do a quick recap of the charts. So Bitcoin's back over, or it's over 54,000. It did see 50. It did breach 55,000 for a second. Hopefully we can get back to that. Hopefully we can start pushing back up towards this pink line. That would be amazing. Amazing grace. Ethereum is pushing for all-time highs again. So we're about $110 away, $120 away from all-time high. That was a fat wick on our all-time high. So this is a very, very bullish indicator because now we're doing it with like strength. A lot of strength coming into this. We got big fat candles. Unlike this wick where it went from like a low of 2,300 handle. No, what is that? Not the day it happened. I thought the high was 2,470. This says on Bitstamp. This says Ethereum's high was only 2,470. I could have sworn we were at like 2,600. Either way, we're headed back to all-time highs. Is that going to happen today? I don't know. Maybe. It's pretty strong. Yeah, you got a point there, man. But how much do I have to put in a Tradic to retire? So if I put in, oh my goodness, I'm thinking, you got me thinking crazy now. Say say we throw 5,000 at it and it 30x's again. Is that really enough to retire? No, but it's enough to get it started. That pays for the plaid, right? I might buy me some Tradic. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one though. All right, dude, I love it. I love it that you called it. Can, man. I think it might that. I think that European news might be its one big moment in the sun. I just don't understand why would, it's just a extremely small cap coin that had its moment. I'm not saying it won't have another moment. I'm just saying, you're really, so how much weight would you throw? Like, look at my portfolio, guys. There's nothing outside of the top 50 in my portfolio, right? And anything out of the top 10 is less than 1%. So how much would I throw at Tradic? 250, 500? That's not going to be enough to retire. And I don't have the balls to throw like 10, 15, 20, 30. Actually, I do. And I even probably have the stupidity, but nah, man, no way, bro. I love it. I'm glad that you're retiring off it, though. When you hit that bigger, oh no, I do. That's the thing, man. You're right. So even with like the anchor question, if you can pick the small and extremely small caps, like that's where the inside information is. But typically the insiders get it first and they buy it. But if you know what coin, like if this coin were to go to, like the fact, it's not even on Binance though, right? But and you know there's some backwards elbow rubbing happening. But if you could pick those small coins, even Anchor, I think its best bet was just Binance, which is a good one. But it's not on Binance US or Coin. Oh, so it's on Coinbase Pro, which is interesting. Usually when it goes to Coinbase Pro, it goes to Coinbase pretty soon. So this makes this one really interesting to me too. I just don't know enough about it. And again, man, maybe, bros. Maybe I throw some money at some smaller caps here coming up in the future. But I'm kind of at a point where I'm kind of like, you're trying to squeeze blood from a turnip right now, right? You know, I'm a buy. The HODL model is the correct model. I've gotten most of my buys in. I really don't see myself. I have not sold a cryptocurrency coin really ever, right? I've bought it and I've held it. I haven't done any, like, I can't think other than like in like my very first Bitcoin buy. Oh, I take that back. So I bought some Doge and sold it too, but we're talking buy and sell total of like less than $2,000, right? Since then, I've just been buying and holding, right? And I don't think there's anything on this spreadsheet that won't have massive gains. My biggest regret is I didn't go all in VeChain. I'm up 630% on that. My second biggest regret is I didn't go in heavier on Engine, but Engine and VeChain are in that category. There's a lot better reward, but there's a lot higher risk. Yeah, I don't know why you hate BNB so much. I really don't. I want more BNB. I wanted to buy more BNB, but below 500. So real quickly before I do wrap this up, let's take a quick look at the stock market. But Tastyworks is adding more coins to Tastyworks. I'm pretty excited about that. This is my small portfolio. This is now over $10,000. I did kind of cheat though. I don't know if I did it on accident or consciously. You know, I put $250 a month in there. I put my May $250 a month in there a week early because I want to be able to buy some of the new coins coming. It looks like it's going to happen Wednesday. Cardano's not on the list, which I'm pretty bummed about, but Polkadot and Engine are. I'm already pretty sure I might go half and half or something like that, or maybe just all in Polkadot. I love me some Polkadot. I got a few others, like I think 0x and PaxG and Link, right? Of course, Link was going to make it. One of the downsides to Tastyworks is you can't custody it yet, though I do think that's something they're going to add in the future. It's amazing though, because what platform out there, especially in the US, and don't tell me Robinhood, dude. Robinhood has like a few coins, right? What platform out there is amazing for trading? You can't trade futures on Robinhood. You can trade all the futures. You can trade their small futures. You can trade stocks. You can trade options. It easily lets you do complex options chains and orders, right? It gives you an amazing amount of statistics on it. And you can trade cryptocurrency, dude. And right now it's only Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. But this week, most likely, they're adding Polkadot, PaxG, Chainlink, 0x, Engine, and a few others. I don't remember. There's even one coin I don't even think I've ever heard of before. And more coming, right? You're going to have more exchanges out there coming that are doing that. I have a link down to Tastyworks down below. There's no like, you open the, I don't think there's any special, you just get the best platform out there, right? Anyway, let's wrap this up. My famous last words. NASDAQ, woo, what's going on in the NASDAQ? NASDAQ is taking a chili dipper dive. It is down -70. Tesla's not, oh, Tesla's hurting me right now, boys and girls. It's down 30. Palantir's down a lot. Remember when I was bragging about all those profit and losses at the open turning green? Looks like it's about the same. Coinbase down $1.40. Whatever. We're gonna be back to good on that. On one account, so I've got 3 accounts. We got the IRA, we got the main account. The one account that is green is the saving grace of crypto, right? All right, so the E-mini S&P's down -9. Gold's up $3. Well, let's take one look at the dollar. We don't, or the volatility. You know, we haven't mentioned the volatility in a while. So what's the volatility doing? Volatility's at 20. It's basically flat. So there's not a lot of fear out there right now. The NASDAQ being down -70 is really not anything big. Bitcoin 54.6. Ethereum 25.60. 2,700 a day, maybe, boys and girls. Polkadot has had a nice push. It's up a decent amount. It was up over $34. It's now at 33.5. Cardano was at $1.31. It's kind of topping out. It's at $1.28. Maybe you know, if I had to bet, I would say maybe we get a little cooling off, maybe a little bit of pullback again during the day. China wakes up, they start buying again, right? Just a guess. And then one thing I did want to look at was the dollar. We haven't mentioned the dollar a lot. Typically, the dollar's going down, the stock market and crypto's going up. Dollar, it's up like 3 cents. It's basically flat. We look at the chart. It is going back down though, so it has had a nice big dip down. I think we're going to come back down to like this 88-cent level and beyond. Anyway, I will wrap this up. Thank you everyone that came by the stream today. Be sure you hit those like, subscribes, notification bells. You do not want to miss when I wake up at 3 in the morning and I start panic selling my crypto. I don't think that's going to happen in 2021, but it could happen if it goes to the moon too early. I will be back 6:25 a.m. PST tomorrow, 5 minutes before the market opens. Be there, be square. Love you and peace.